Ba-dum bum 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 bum. How's that sound? Hope it's not too loud. Okay. That's set. How's everyone doing tonight? I should probably tell someone that I'm live streaming. Might not be the worst idea. Some might even say it could potentially be a decent idea. So, don't I have Twitter somewhere? Where's that thing gone? Well, the answer is in the trash. Twitter's gone in the trash. Yep, doing one of those live stream things again. Oh, I'm not sure if anyone's seen the video I put out earlier. The one with Miku being supportive and kind. I put in a bit of time and effort into that because it's something that I needed to hear, and I figured someone else might have needed to hear it as well. So, if you guys want to check that out, it's there for you. Maybe I should message some friends. Friends on the internet. Yeah. Maybe I should just toss this into there. Oh, hey! Welcome, Shimo. Glad you could come by. I'm just about to, tell people that I am streaming. In hindsight, maybe I should do this in advance, but it's always sort of an afterthought. What's there? This is Call of the Sea. And I know basically nothing about it aside from it is a game with puzzles in it. I've never played it before. I don't know how it works. And I don't know. It should be fun though, right? That's how fun things work, right? Oof. Ouch. I'm sorry to hear that. There's a bunch of cool videos I put up recently. Oh, I did a live stream yesterday that I guess you missed. How's the, yeah. Oh, right. How's the, quality of the video, by the way? I hope it's good. In any case, I should probably start a new game. This should be fun. Looks promising. It's a loading screen. You know, I should have expected as much.
What was that? What are those voices?
I'm not sure how familiar you are with the Cthulhu mythos, but that's effectively the language that they use. Yep. You know, I should have guessed as much based on the name. Yep. That looks like a Dagon statue. We've got underwater stuff going.
Where am I?
And look at those arms. Fishy, aren't they? Most likely fish arms. This is Cthulhu. Nope. This is, I think that's... Oh, what was it, like the Elder language or something?
I've been here before.
Yeah, this is all to do with, the Cthulhu mythos, which was devised by Mr. H.P. Lovecraft. It's pretty, yeah, I'd say pretty famous
My
with.
entire life. I'm trapped in here.
Sorry for stopping, I just want to hear what she has to say. It's quite well known in the horror genre.
Stairs. I'm climbing these stairs again.
I kind of want to not talk, but at the same time, I do want to explain all this stuff. Because, there's a lot to unpack with,
I need to get out. The voices are calling me.
Okay, once I'm through this, I'll explain a bit more about who H.P. Lovecraft was, what the Cthulhu mythos is, and why all of this is actually kind of cool.
Music box. It's broken. I have to fix my old music box. I have to get it. I have to...
Yep, nightmares.
Those horrible dreams again. I've had them repeatedly ever since my mother died and left me that music box in her will. Harry always said that old family heirloom had something to do with my family's strange disease. If the doctors won't give us an answer about your illness, I'll search for one myself, you said. And in that search, it seems you lost yourself. I don't think I'd ever...
Pardon me, madam, but the island is in sight. We'll be lowering the boat in just a minute.
Oh, thank you so much, Captain Hodgson. I'll be right out.
Okay, I already know everything I need to know about this game.
All right, time to gather my things.
Now, how to explain H.P. Lovecraft? He pioneered, effectively, the cosmic horror genre. So that's the idea of things that are so big and ancient that we cannot comprehend them, and even attempting to see them would drive a mortal human insane. Which, I want to talk more about it, but I can already tell that if I did, it would spoil a lot of this for you. And I get the feeling I already know everything that's going on. They'd probably have an interesting twist on how it all works, but...
I'd better cover up my hands before I leave the cabin. I wouldn't want anyone thinking I'm a circus freak.
It's funny because she is.
I received a mysterious package at my house. I stored all its contents in my locked suitcase.
Interesting, interesting. Ooh. Ah, neat. 10/9/1934. So that would be the date that was delivered.
I received a
Oh.
mysterious package at
I've already heard that.
Oh my. I love this song.
Ah, just some nice music. Perhaps the diary will have the lockbox combination.
Ah, the amazing adventures of Nora Everhart, art teacher.
I don't know about that. When it comes to religion, that's a totally different, unique sort of a thing.
After spending so much time reading this book, I think I've learned
Cosmic
a thing or
horror
two
is,
about Polynesian culture.
You know about the Cthulhu mythos already, don't you? Was that a reference, or were you making a joke? Because it only just occurred to me that you could be referencing something else, which was the Necronomicon, and the guy who wrote it.
It's not exactly a clawfoot tub, but you can't always get what you want.
Is that like a washing basin? Oh yeah, it is a washing basin. A word or two. Perhaps there's still more for me to know. Because what I would guess is that you're referencing the, I can't remember the name of the guy who initially made the Necronomicon,
I think I've overpacked.
but
I think I've overpacked.
what's this?
I'd always dreamed of traveling. It's not the
1934.
same without you, Harry.
I still haven't gotten into her suitcase, which means I need to figure that out. Curious. That may be something worth looking into on my end. Cthulhu doesn't really exist, though. That kind of conceptual stuff is, like, it's scary from one point of view that there are things that are infinitely larger than you, and you could never fully comprehend them, but at the same time... Like, as far as anyone on Earth has gone to comprehending the incomprehensible... 134? Why 134? Oh, that's the wrong thing. Like, I would love to try that, but if it's correct, then I want to be sure that I know exactly why it's correct. Because if I don't know...
Merveilles de mer du Sud. Marvels of the Southern Seas, I think.
Oh, the ocean is honestly fascinating to me. The things that are generally terrifying, I find... what would be the right word for it? Oh, she definitely... She's got an entire...
What was I thinking when I brought all these dresses on this trip?
Yeah, she packed an entire closet in here. But the things at the bottom of the ocean are fascinating. Have you seen the long-armed squid? Squids in general are fascinating. I find cephalopods to be... I want to say enrapturing, but I'm not sure if that's the right word. I still haven't found a reason as to why you said 134, but... Ah, nope. So, what about...
Merveilles de mer du Sud. Marvels of the Southern Seas, I think.
So that's not quite right. And did she say anything about
After
this?
spending so much time reading this book, I think I've learned a thing or two about Polynesian culture.
She's so full of herself. The darkness is just the unknown. It isn't in itself scary, it just hides what might be scary, and that's simply something that you don't know. I can't help but froth at the mouth at the thought of things I don't know that are yet to be learned. It's just exciting to me. So this... Oh, I see. November 1st, 34. So November... November's 11th. What about 1-1? No. I think it would need to be... This would be the date of travel. I think it would need to be something more personal. Because this is all just, information about the trip she's currently on. Oh. Okay. Notes. Well, there we go. Oh. I'm so used to escape being the button that you press to, leave an area. Is crouch a button I can use? No, it isn't. Okay. That's clearly a mirror and I can't look in it. Okay, so... 506. Bam!
Alright, now it's open.
Check that out.
This strange and sharp relic came in the package I received at home.
Lovely. I'll take that.
I saw this island in one of my unsettling dreams. I drew it as soon as I woke up.
Honestly, if there's anyone on Earth that would probably get themselves killed in the pursuit of ancient forbidden knowledge?
Henry Everhart. My husband, my partner, and my dear old pal. A brass key with the letters CW engraved on it.
How has she not
Some
taken this before?
Enigmatic instructions.
74 miles east of... Alright, so... I wouldn't say enigmatic. Definitely important, though. What was I saying?
You're
Oh,
all
yeah.
set, madam. The motorboat is ready.
If there's anyone that would get themselves killed in the pursuit of ancient forbidden knowledge, it'd probably be me.
Okay, Nora. From here on out...
But I doubt I would die in the process. Come close to it, though. Certainly. If there's anything, I would say...
Be careful with Mrs. Everhart's equipment, lads.
If there's any particular quality about myself, I would say that stands out,
We'll be back to pick you up
is
in
probably
3
my
days.
intellect.
I really hope you find your husband there, madam.
I hope it too. I'll see you in 3 days then.
It was made with Unreal, that's how you know it's good.
Please be careful on that island.
Oh,
You know what the legends say
Um,
about it.
I'll take...
I'm not sure when you disappeared.
Thank you, Captain Hudson.
I found the answer to the thing. Oh no! Yeah, the code... Oh, the code you gave was incorrect. The answer was actually in the notebook.
Here I am, in the middle of the ocean after traveling across half the world.
It was her home address.
Miles away from where my husband is supposed to be. You left a year ago to search for a cure for my affliction. Your letters kept me close to you, but suddenly they stopped coming. What happened, Opal? What did you find? Whatever it was, it led you to hire a crew and set sail from San Francisco to Tahiti. And from there, to this place. An island in the middle of the Pacific that the locals refuse to even name.
It was 506. The address of her
Everything
house.
is familiar. So familiar. As impossible as that may sound. Is this the island I dreamed about?
Yep.
This can't be a coincidence.
Wow. Neat. Nope. I mean, I'd say it was a good guess, but your guess was based on the date on the ticket that, she left home with. So, it makes sense that it wouldn't be the ticket. That was probably a red herring. Because it had to be something personal. This is her personal luggage. I know, right?
A
But
breathtaking, idyllic island, surrounded by deadly reefs and protected with stakes to keep anybody from entering. Why?
oh, come on, lady. Give me a chance to get a word in edgewise. There's so much for me to talk about.
There's definitely something strange about this place.
Okay, I need to... As soon as I get to shore and she stops talking, I have to pull my thoughts together because I already have something to say. Right. I absolutely love that she calls her husband her best friend. That's like... That's not shown in the romance of today.
Hey, Harry. Let's see if I can find any trace of you around here.
It's something that I just sincerely find endearing. So... Can I pick this up?
I know it's just resonance, but I do love listening to the sea in them.
Yep. I already am a fan of this game. Can I run? There is no run button. No run. Okay. A little bit. I think that it can be good.
A tent. So somebody was on this island recently.
But it's not really great for, watching someone else play if they're trying to talk about everything.
A note written in French. I only understand 2 words. Île and mort. Island and death.
Sesmot. Nos avans profane seta il por I can't speak French. I don't know French. And I'm Canadian. And my entire family is from Quebec. I have failed. What? No. That's what I'm talking about. Bro is her husband, and they were best friends. That is something that I think is the best, because... What? Nope. Oh. Right. Lag. Oh, what's it say? Can you translate? I can close this.
It must be a warning about the dangers of the island.
I can probably grab
This
this.
machete is completely worn down. The blade is dull.
Yep.
This machete is
Take it
completely
anyway.
worn down. The blade is dull. Oh, that's a vivo. A flute that the Polynesians play with their nose. I won't be playing that.
Oh. Cool. Neat.
A miniature va'a, a Polynesian outrigger canoe. Beautifully crafted, too.
I can sort of already see where all this is going. But it is quite cool the way that everything works here. The positives of having narration like this is that it gives a bit more world building.
I feel quite good. I dare say I might even walk a little faster than usual.
Ah, now I can run. Sweet. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah. This kind of storytelling can be helpful. It gives a bit more context where it's difficult for the developers to fit in context. But at the same time... Oh, there's a thing there. At the same time, it sort of destroys the immersion and makes it more difficult. We probably won't. I mean, if you know about, the Cthulhu mythos, then you probably know that she's probably in Innsmouth, someone from
Those
Innsmouth.
markings seem to represent the sea. I'll make a note of them in my journal. It might come in handy.
Neat. Information. Forbidden It isn't really forbidden. I need to be careful with where I use that term, because when it comes to VTubers, it is a very different term. Hooray for, what is that, euphemisms, I guess? Not quite a euphemism.
These wooden figures are called Unu. This seems to be telling a story.
I don't know about learning French with Cthulhu, but we'll certainly learn some language. Yeah, pretty much. Well, it might not be Cthulhu. It might be Dagon. I hope that the title of the stream isn't going to be throwing off people, because I didn't actually realize this was going to be a Cthulhu type thing. I also threw together the picture for what's it called? The stream in like a couple minutes. I should probably work on what these totems are telling and actually consider that. So I'm gonna first... Okay, I don't know who Joe or Bob are. So we got 8 people on an island. 8 people came here, I guess. Then over here, it says... something in the water. They look like fish monsters. It might be... Shoggoths. No. The shapes are too... sensical. So this one is in the water, and they've staked off the edge. Were they trying to keep things away? But these 4... were with this thing. Those are flowers. It could either be on land or in the water. 8 flowers. I wonder if there's any significance to that. And then there's 2 markings there. Interesting. Wonder what else there is to see. If more of the figures disappear...
It may look peaceful, but clearly somebody wants to keep outsiders off this island.
Huh. Interesting. What was I saying? Oh yeah. There are figures on those totems. If one of them... Or if another one disappears and there's another mark underneath, we know that means death. So let's see here. Ah, yep. So, there's now 1 less. They had 6 in the last one, and there were 2 markings. So they started with 8. Now they're down to 5, and there are 3 underneath, and they're clearly feeding their own as sacrifices to the fish monsters. Interesting. So here we have 4 dead, 3 with spears attacking one of their own, pushed them off the islands, they sailed away. Interesting. Huh. So, does that mean one of them escaped, the other 3 tried to escape? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep. So, that means one of them... Yeah, that means the one that went out on the boat is now dead, right? Or does it mean... This is the only one with a triangle. It was also the only one that was sacrificed. He wasn't killed, though. Yeah, that would make sense. Yep. So I think we have come to the same conclusion because I only just checked what you were saying now. And then... Wait, what? There's 6 people dead. Wait, is this the number of dead? Or is this the order in which you're supposed to read it? I think this is the reading order, not the number of dead. Because now we've got several more people. Then these 3 were killed by those. But there's only 6 numbers below, or 6 strikes below. So I think everyone is dead now. Because these guys all have squares on their chests instead of the triangle like the guy over here, who was kicked away. Interesting.
From what I've read, the Polynesians don't need doors. So why build such a big one?
Interesting. So that doesn't move. This one does, though.
Well, that did something.
Interesting. Does that mean I'm missing a piece? Most likely.
Something's missing here.
Alright, works for me. Looks
This
like...
box. CW. Those are the initials on the brass key.
Interesting. Oh, come on! You didn't even let me
What is it?
figure that out?
So whoever sent me this key was here.
Okay, so it's under the... Man!
This is starting to look like a
carving tool.
scavenger hunt.
Is there any notes on here? Any secrets? I am not liking how much hand-holding they're doing in this. I wish it were a bit more complicated and difficult. I mean, they could have done something, like a riddle, at the very least.
Well, look what's hidden here.
The first one was like, it was decent. Good puzzle. It, oh, I didn't show you that. Notes, can I go back? There it is. So that was the combination, 506. And then this one, way too easy. They didn't even give me a chance to try and figure things out. So, little disappointed in that. But, you know, I guess they can't make all the puzzles difficult. I wish that they had used the key on something else, and then forced me to find something, or maybe left a footprint or something, just sort of hinting at someone took it, as opposed to, you know, actually telling me where it was.
This may be the first time I trespass a private property. My childhood in Newburyport wasn't exactly the most thrilling thing.
Huh. Very cute. What we got here?
Is that Harry? Harry, you were here.
You were here and I found you, damn it. Where are you now? Where is
She's so
everybody?
proud of herself.
Where did you and all your crew go?
I believe I have heard of There Is No
Lady
Game.
Shannon?
I haven't played
Name
it, though.
sounds familiar. I'd better check my journal.
I've already seen a bit too much. Oh, I always press the wrong button. Okay, so she wanted me to check the journal. I was not paying attention to what she said. I keep pressing the wrong button.
Lady Shannon? That name sounds familiar. I'd better check my journal.
Okay, so... fragile instruments, several boxes of equipment, weapons and explosives, supplies for 3 weeks. Okay, so... Harry was on this island and... Notes? No. Oh, I know it's, the problem with playing it is I'm fairly certain that I've already seen too much of the game. I think it was some of my favorite VTubers have played it, and I watched them play it. Maybe I should pick it up. There is the summer sale going on. It'd give me something to stream tomorrow. But then again, I kind of want to beat this game first, so one thing at a time, I suppose. In any case, I'm going to... The fact that this is clearly her journal, isn't it? Oh. Okay. Oh, I am not a fan of this. It's all in like cursive-y kind of text, which just makes it more difficult. I'm not even sure. I can't speed read this, so it'd be difficult for me to actually... I assume, according to Hodgson, it's been months since he last saw Lady Shannon on its crew. Okay, I found it fairly quickly. Like every good sailor, the captain is superstitious. Do you think I'm mad? I'm not going to risk the lives of my crew by going to that cursed island, he said. After 3 days of begging, I've managed to convince Captain Hodgson to take me close to the island. Save your money, Mrs. Everhart. Leaving me alone will be payment enough. I think there's a sweet, tender heart inside that grumpy old sailor. Okay. I do not like cursive. I mean, yeah, you can definitely help. It's just I'm really headstrong about puzzles. I would rather you solve the puzzles alongside me as opposed to helping me with the puzzles, and we'll see who figures them out first. I would say if not for your phone dying, you probably could have figured out the puzzle first. Oh, this looks like fun. I kind of want to explore a little bit more, so let's make a note that there's a puzzle over there. I've already been over here. Nothing there.
A mechanical bridge?
Oh, neat.
That doesn't fit in with Polynesian traditions either.
Haha, I don't think that mechanical bridges fit into any traditions.
It's been years since I took such a long walk. This fresh air is doing me wonders.
I think that we're supposed to go down that way, which means this puzzle is probably something that we're not supposed to figure out just yet.
This reminds me of those slot machines that Harry and I saw at the Atlantic City Pier. They're Polynesian
Interesting.
version.
Yeah, there's definitely a combination that we need to find, so I'll probably have to come back to this later. I do love a good puzzle game, though. I'm glad that we have that in common. If you do have any ideas and I get stuck somewhere, then I'm most likely gonna look over and I will give you a point for every time I need to ask for help. So we've got one totem here. It seems to have the first thing there.
What a beautiful mountainous landscape.
Why is she looking through the hole? That is weird. Probably on notes. Oh, I see. I get what they're doing here. It all makes sense now. In which case, there's probably
I can
more
feel the
things
air
to
is
find.
Denser here in this mangrove swamp.
Dense air, you say? Interesting. What have we here? Can I go this way? I can go this way. Okay. I can probably go that way as well. What's this?
Rays of sunlight shining through. Another symbol.
Ah, neat. Oh, because, there's just a lot of smog in the air. There's a bunch of fires burning up north in northern Ontario right now. So I can't go outside. Yeah, maybe I should have thought that through a little bit more. Maybe I should just try and make every title to one of my
Now that I've
puzzle
crossed
game
half the
playthroughs.
world, I wouldn't mind crossing the other half. But I have to do it with you, old pal.
What'd she say? Something about crossing the other half. What was I thinking? It was something about... Oh, yeah. How hot is it? I mean, outside, it's been not super hot. It's been, like, 25 degrees Celsius, about. Maybe a bit warmer than that. But, like, the air quality is just the absolute worst. Oh, right, that's what I was thinking about. Every time I play a puzzle game, I should make the title of the stream a puzzle in itself to be figured out. And then I won't tell exactly what it means. I'll only say if someone figures it out. That would be fun. Oh, what's this?
This sort of pond is a Polynesian fishing technique. There's another symbol inside it.
Must be for fish. Yep, fish. Sunlight, fish, mountains, water. Cool. Nice. Well, that sounds really hot, actually. I don't think I could handle 40-degree weather. I feel like I've... Oh. Well, that would definitely explain why I feel like I've been here. Wait, have I figured everything out already? Because I've already explored this entire area. And back that way is that. Okay, so there's a thing over this way. Or a path over this way. Curious. I like these darker areas. Oh, neat.
Oh my, this is so beautiful.
Look at all the birds.
What were these birds called? Lorikeets. Cole's lorikeets.
Is this for birds? Curious. There's a lot of symbols here that haven't been explained yet. Which means there's more to be found. Cool. I would say it's most likely that humans are just very resilient. Like, I know that on the one hand, there's lots of things that can kill us. On the other hand, people tend to be quite a bit stronger than the average person might consider. I don't really know how to better explain that. I'd probably need to put a bit more thought into how to explain it, actually.
Shortcut. That's convenient.
Ooh, lovely. I love shortcuts. I see something over there. I think it's just a rock with a garland on it. Are these tidal pools? Oh. It's a necklace. Neat. For a second there, I thought it was, just clams. Oh, what's this?
This looks like cargo from an earlier voyage, long before Harry's expedition.
Neat. Oh, cool. I got an achievement. I guess I need to look for, Oh, what have we here? Birds?
There are lorikeet feathers scattered around this unu. I'll draw the symbol in my journal.
Ah, it stands for birds.
Polynesian chieftains make their head ornaments with lorikeet feathers. What a lovely souvenir.
Except you're not taking it. She should really take that as a souvenir. What's this? Does it stand for fruits? Maybe? Interesting. Then there's just an ordinary tide pool over here. Actually, it looks like it might be an inlet that reaches into the ocean. There must be more around here, right? Why does it feel like every time I turn around there's another thing for me to find? So, I've definitely found a number of things, but I haven't found everything. Or have I? Have I found enough is the question, I suppose. So this one is water. Well, something similar to water. This one we haven't found yet. That one's birds. This one we haven't found yet. This one we haven't found yet. This one we haven't. This one looks like a euro. Okay, cool. So we only found one of all the things in this area. Neat. There has to be something I can learn from this, right? I mean, it's so out of the way. Huh. I wonder if the number of things above them has something to do with it. It might. I'd probably have to search somewhere else. This one might be 4. Oh, that would mean I need to backtrack. So birds could be 4. I have to go backtrack now and check through all the other things I've seen. Okay. We're on a mission to solve a puzzle. But I said the other one was 4. This one is also 4. Which means there must be more to it than that. I don't think she'll make it. Well, she might make it out alive. I'd say there's like a 50-50 chance. Given the type of game this is and the situation she's kind of in. So, we have 5 symbols. Are these all the symbols? So, I don't think we have that one. We have that one. That's sunlight. That's birds. I don't think we have that one. That's water. Wait, no, that's birds. This is fish. This is something else. So we're still missing... Yeah, we're still missing at least 2 of the symbols. So we're missing that one. Oh, that is birds. So we're missing that one. That's water. We're missing this one that looks like a touchdown goalpost for football. American football. Birds. Okay. So, that means we need to seek out more of those poles. Perhaps there's more information somewhere around here. Wait, what?
What? Someone carved my name in the back of this Unu.
Huh. Well, it looks like somebody knew that we were coming, and I think I know who. They don't really hide that very well, do they? Yeah, the game is quite on the nose about a lot of things. It's not a bad thing, but it does get a little... how to put this? Tiring to see them be so clear and blatant about it.
Harry said that he would go to the end of the world to find a cure. And by the looks of it, he wasn't lying. We promised we'd never lie to each other from the moment we started dating, no matter how harsh the truth.
See, this is like actual goals, I guess. But at the same time, the fact that he left her behind to go seek a cure, that's a big no-no. I'd say that's not cool. That is the least cool thing you can do. If you're gonna go on an adventure, you need to go together, right? I've already been here. But I've also checked all the other places I've seen. Is there anything that I missed? What do you think? Have I missed anything? Where else should I go? I've already checked all the areas around here. Oh, I didn't even see these before. 2 shell necklaces. Are they necklaces? Yeah, I think so. I mean, there's string connecting them. Okay. This is weird, because this is not one of the symbols that's on the pillar. It feels very out of place. There's also this symbol over here that is not on the main pillar either. This symbol, however... It is on the... Actually, no. It's slightly wrong. I wonder if there's any way I can go further here somewhere. Does not appear to be so. I think the only thing I could find there was that one barrel. And I can't explore this area any further, I don't think. Nope. So I guess the only thing that I could really find in this area was the bird totem, or Unu. I think that's the term that they use. I don't actually know much about Polynesia. Or the Polynesian tribes. I know that they had settled in certain areas long before any explorers showed up. At some point, the French showed up and took everything. You know, enslaving as imperialistic groups do. So that's why French is used. And they were quite good at sailing, being able to sail further than any other group of people could at that specific age in history. So, with that said, let's see here. Where else is there to go? Because I don't have enough information, I don't think. Perhaps there's something else to take into account. Oh, I do want to check. Wait, I already checked how many things were sticking out of the top of the first, or last two. So, over here, it's... One, two... The third one is missing. And if I go over here... The last one is missing, so the fifth... I should probably make some notes. I don't have any paper on hand. Actually, I have a scrap of paper here. And I just need to find a pencil. So, let's see here. I'll make a little picture of a fish, because whatever they have going on there is a bit too difficult. I'm gonna give him a little eye and a little smile. I wish you could see this. And I'm going to put a note for number 5. And then the mountain. That was the one that we saw before. I believe that was number 3. Then I'm going to go over this way. And I'm going to check sunlight. Number 1. Gotta make a little sun there. And then, I think there's one more over... Was it this way? Perhaps. Or perhaps I'm mistaken. Perhaps I've made a terrible mistake. Nope. So the mountain's there. That was definitely number 3. Good to confirm that. And then... fish, number 5. Which means the bird is left. But there's 5 numbers in total. Which means there should be at least one more thing that I missed, right? Oh, the water. Right. So, through process of elimination, I don't need to backtrack all the way to the water. Okay, so that should work. Looks like bird is number 2. And I will now sketch out a little burb with a little head that has a little beak and a little neck and wings that look like a stick on the end of... To describe how the bird that I drew looks, it's like if you were to take a butterfly and then put a popsicle stick on the end of it and then stick a circle with a beak on it on top. Little stick legs. Which means number 4 is water. Neat. And that means I've probably solved this. I would backtrack that way, but that would probably take about the same time as this way. And I just want to prove myself capable of process of eliminationing. Because I'm good like that. Check me out. Being all the smart. I get the feeling that isn't so entertaining to watch. Is it? Is it entertaining to watch a guy being his smartass? Then again, how did Sherlock Holmes come to prominence? Wasn't his whole thing to be a smartass? But that's a story. Am I a story? I don't think so. In any case, we have sunlight as 1. Number 2 is bird. Number 3 is mountain. Number 4 is water. Number 5 is fish.
Well, I guess I hit the jackpot. That's my ticket across the river then.
Check it out. I'm smart. Hoo-yah. Cool. Okay. Now then.
Steady now.
What do you mean by study now? Did she think that this was gonna fall apart? You know, it's neat looking directly at stuff like this, but I can't help but wonder... would this actually function? I don't think that they would have gone into the effort to, you know, actually make visually capable mechanisms, but I guess what could have happened is if the mechanism was capable of it, of which it clearly isn't, they both go to the same thing. So even if this could turn to elevate both, so I guess if one went over and the other went under, oh! Actually, that could work. So, if this rolled both of them together and was held in place by this, then when this goes down, it would mean... well, depending on the direction it goes in, this could turn that. The problem that I have at this point is, A, there's nowhere for the rope to actually go through. There is! There's a very slight hole there. Wait a second. Did the developer of the game actually put in the effort to figure out how to mechanically make this function? I don't entirely know how the inner mechanism would work, but it looks like... I think that's intended to be capable of pushing the water wheels, which drive the turning mechanism, and lift up the other thing. So there must have been a locking mechanism underneath that was holding the water wheels from turning, perhaps? That's pretty neat. They actually put in the effort to, like, at least somewhat figure out how to make this a functional piece of machinery. That is quite impressive. I give them props for that. Ooh. What's going on over there? Ah, just leaves. I see a carved head over in the forest. Looks like a carved fish head. What else we got going on here? Oh, just more trees. I feel like I might be ruining the atmosphere. Oh! I accidentally shifted into the shadows. I think I might need to get a proper notebook. Neat!
How long have I been walking? I've lost track of the time.
Neat!
Wow, what is this place? I better have a look around this abandoned village. Harry's crew might have stayed here.
Check it out, a giant thing in the ground. That was in the starting area. And that looks like a fish head. And that looks like a fish head. That looks like
Something missing here.
a hole in the stone. Excellent masonry. This probably goes up.
A tiki. Like
Oh.
something straight out of an adventure novel.
Neat. Tiki. I don't know anything about tikis.
Everhard expedition. They set up camp here.
Neat. She already called it. I wonder what the Polynesian islands are like. I'm fairly sure that Hawaii is one of them.
Could these tikis be some sort of guardians?
Guardians of what? Ah, it's part of a puzzle. Neat. Which means there's probably more to be found. Interesting.
So now you believe in magic, old pal?
He gave one of these amulets to each of us. Only Harry kept his. Oh! So all of the shell necklaces I saw at the start were amulets, perhaps.
Polynesian man covered in tattoos. I'm not sure if he looks angry or scared. Well, what well?
The guy doesn't want to be near the ruins. Why is he so afraid of that well? Well, I guess I need to look for a well. Well, well, well.
Looks like some of the crew members didn't get along too well.
Well.
A forbidden ritual?
Forbidden ritual? He's warning us about these ruins. He says some sort of forbidden ritual took place here. That must have been the ritual that was mentioned at the start.
Fascinating.
Okay, what's it say? These ancient geometric stone structures are not Polynesian. What purpose did they serve? Well, it must have been a puzzle of some sort. You know, for the sake of, ooh. Voice tape.
Let me record it. So, you said you've been on this island before.
Yes. Some years ago. I made a rookie mistake. I detoured from my fishing route to go to what looked like a better spot. Less than an hour had gone. By when suddenly, my va'a, my canoe overturned. And I got this lovely souvenir from that mistake.
Heavens, what gave you that scar?
It's not a what, but a who. I don't know. I didn't get a good look at it. But it seemed like a sea creature I never seen. Anyway, I was lucky enough to reach that Whitesand beach. The one where we landed on the island. A man came 3 days later and got me out of there. He brought me to the port of Papeete without speaking a single word. Time passed, and I promised myself that I would go on with my life and forget about this damn island.
Why did you agree to return to the island then?
I need to know what happened to me, to discover the truth. I don't know if you get me.
Absolutely.
It's always the pursuit of knowledge that's the end of a person. Why is it never, oh, knowledge finally saved me. It was only with this knowledge that I was able to... I mean, sometimes it is. But usually it's knowledge that gets people into the mess in the first place. That's certainly something to be said, isn't it?
I've never cared much for games of chance.
Curious. I think I've heard about dice kind of like these that, have... what's it called? Card things on the sides? I don't think I've ever seen a set of dice like that, though.
Nice comb. Who worries this much about their appearance in a place like this?
Someone, I suppose. Huh. I have no reflection. I want that to be known. I hope I'm not blinding you guys. Oops. Oops. Sorry. Bit mean of me.
His real name was Costas?
Huh. Costas. Costas Apostolou. Bears address... Los Angeles. Interesting. In case of accident notified Anthenosis Apostle. I see.
Looks like this fellow was a real heartbreaker.
I see. Huh.
Quite a looker. A fashion model, maybe.
Interesting.
Very neat.
This is the same asset that you had. Oh, someone's got a gun.
They were packing a lot of heat when they came to this island, but they took all the guns with them.
Yeah, they probably needed them. But never fired a single shot. That's my guess. Oh wait, I already read that. I think I've gotten everything out of this tent. Well, checked everything that matters anyway. Oh,
Blowing an ancient hatch with dynamite sounds like a fool's errand to me. Ooh, looks like someone didn't like you very much, Harry.
blah blah blah, I'm so clever.
This fella sounds pretty hot-headed.
Let's see here. I came to this godforsaken island for just a few days, and it's been almost 2 weeks. Already of doing nothing. Is this rich jerk going to open that hatch anytime soon? I'm not going to wait for Mr. Know-It-All again, like I did with the elevator. He'd better let me handle this situation. We brought dynamite for a reason. Every time there's some kind of ancient evil locked away, they just gotta blow it up.
Damn it. Someone on the expedition died.
Who's Roy
I
Granger?
never thought that this expedition would cause anybody's death. I'm sure Harry never thought so either.
Oh, Harry's probably
If he'd known
dead.
this was going to happen, he'd never have come here. A farewell message from a friend.
I can't read that. I guess we'll have to finish our game in the afterlife. Oh. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Oh, that's what the dice were for! Oh, no! Oh. Definitely a friend. Oh, that's a heartbreaker.
Did they use all the dynamite?
Must have. I mean, all of the bins that are clearly labeled American Dynamite. 50 pounds. Are empty.
Explosives. Looks dangerous.
Oh no! Look at all these incredibly dangerous explosives. They look so dangerous. Okay, where was I? Sorry. Yes, so... Oh, we've got
What
another
a
totem.
Delicate piece of craftsmanship.
Delicate? Looks pretty sturdy to me. I would say the term you would want to use is intricate. Or, yeah, I'd say intricate. What's this?
He seems confused, as if he was having a hard time writing this down.
What's it say? If anyone needs me, I'll be in the medical tent up on the flat outcrop. After blank. What happened? I'd better find out more about the... Well, Dr. Witt. Interesting. Interesting. So... Sorry about all the pausing. my chat feed is pretty
I
blurry.
haven't been close to a grave since my mother's burial. Shortly after she died, my lovely Dalmatian spots, as Harry used to call them, appeared. We thought it was nothing at first.
Oh dear. Wait, I've already been here, correct? Yes, this is where that tent was. That's the second tent I've visited, which means there's 2 more areas to check. One of them... Actually, I don't know if there's only 2 more areas. Oh.
An amulet with a carved Marquesian cross. The symbol represents balance and protection.
Interesting. Oh, I can't take it?
Look at this little fella.
Very cute. I'm sure that it's incredibly important and not just a toy.
Why is this hammock so far from the rest of the campsite?
It's the furthest away from, Ah, this is where the guide must have been sleeping. It's the furthest away from the ruins, of which I imagine the guide was terrified
The
of.
river cuts through that canyon. It doesn't look safe to cross.
Ah, that's a shame. I'm sure I need to go down there. Look at this fish head. Silly little guy. Alright. In which case... Huh. Interesting.
It's broken, but I might as well draw what I can see of it in my journal.
I'm sure that the rest of it will show up. So, this was that guy's tent. Okay, I see. I need to make notes of all of these, don't I?
Something's missing inside that emblem.
Yep. Okay.
It's some sort of Polynesian coat of arms. Is that an octopus?
Looks to be an octopus. Octopus have the most unique eyes. Have you ever looked at an octopus's eyes? They're quite pretty, actually.
This enormous stone slab looks like a mechanism to get up to the outcrop.
Oh, you don't say. It was probably built by Shoggoths. How are you doing, by the way? Hope you're well. I think the medical tent will be up here, based on that letter we read. Oh look, there's a thing over there. Can't reach it.
Oh, I must have found the luxury huts. Pretty swanky.
Swanky. She sounds kind of British.
Look at him. Giddy as a schoolboy. Icor?
Black Ichor Ooze. Ichor? Like god blood? Interesting. Oh,
It's been ripped out of something else.
that must be from up there.
I've seen Harry keep even restaurant checks for bookkeeping. He would never tear up a piece of valuable information.
That doesn't look like it belongs there. This is definitely part of the octopus. Oh, hey. I accidentally put that together. That goes there. This, there. Nope. There, there. Then this over here. Up, boop. There, and there, and
Got it.
voila. What have I learned? Okay, so I can see what I'm missing from these. Good to know. Oh, cool.
What
Something
mess did you
scrumpled.
get into, Harry?
Mr. Everhart, we deeply regret your refusal to accept our funding for your expedition. Huh. We've always had an excellent relationship with your family, and we really considered this venture a unique and profitable opportunity for both parties. We wish you the best of luck on your journey. You surely are going to need it. Yours sincerely, Caleb Bowen. The Starry Winston Society. Wisdom. Says. Really? Really? You can't get more on. I love that she crumples it back up and sticks it back on the ground.
But Frank seems to feel guilty for whatever happened. I feel really bad for him.
I still don't understand what happened. Roy knew just as well as you and me that the black ooze was highly volatile. I should never have believed him when he said he had your permission. I feel responsible for what happened. Wait, what's that on the... Drayton Motors. Interesting. Well, it sounds to me like the black ooze was volatile and explosive, and they used explosives.
You put together quite an expedition, Harry. And all just for little old me.
He should have never left you at home.
My dear old pal, I know you won't ever read this letter, but I'm accustomed to writing you, and it comforts me in this strange place. This island is riddled with secrets. So many secrets. But I'm not only talking about mechanisms and contraptions, Nora. I dare say that something on the island clouds one's judgment. Otherwise, I don't have an explanation for Roy's actions. The man was arrogant, impulsive, and a little cocky, but he was no fool. We weren't friends by any means, but he didn't deserve what happened to him. Nobody deserves that. We may have made some progress in finding the cure for your illness, but at what price? I miss you so much, Nora. Harry.
He may not say it explicitly, but Harry blames himself for Roy's death. I know him too well. And I miss you too, Harry.
That's saddening. But it's always the jerks that die first, so...
Something's missing here.
Oh look, a boat.
Checkers. A stranded ship.
I love it. It's so mysterious and spooky and also not visible.
This explains why the campsite is nearly abandoned.
Okay. Tell the others to pack up as fast as they can. We have to get to the black sand beach. Something's happened to the ship. Bring only what's indispensable. Sounds like something bad has happened. Wait a second. Is that...
Something's missing here.
What's missing there? I'd better check for... So this is clearly something important.
Where did you get this strange device, Harry?
Lens aligner. Okay. Interesting. So what exactly... Okay. Not exactly what I would consider to be... I imagine that I would want... Oh, I see. So I probably want to... Ah, I see. So I need to move this up, perhaps? What exactly am I trying to do here? What exactly is being aligned? Perhaps... the meter is up. Am I attempting to... am I attempting to cover all the black smudges? Am I trying to fill up the meter? Curious.
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
Okay, so I will reset that.
Not really sure how this thingamajig
Oh.
works, or what to do with it. The Harry Everhard I know would never have given up on this. Something must have happened that kept him from solving it.
Interesting.
Black ooze. In a telescope?
Huh. No other notes than that. Interesting. So... I see 3 spots there and there. I see 2 spots there and 3 spots there. This is so frustrating. I know I'm close, but I can't find the right combination. Interesting. So there's this grid. Okay. Perhaps there's more information somewhere else. Because currently, there must be more to it. Interesting. I guess your phone probably dropped. Oh, what's this? Oh.
More drawings.
Curious. Very curious indeed.
Harry hated asking his parents for money to fund this expedition. The Everhards are a wealthy Boston family, quite old-fashioned. They were never really pleased with his eldest marrying a middle-class girl. That's why he wanted to get away from them as soon as he could, just like his siblings did after him.
Yeah, that's, this whole thing is just so H.P. Lovecraft. I think the only thing they're probably missing is, the one part about H.P. Lovecraft that was frankly not really something that I think would go so well these days. So what exactly is the point of this? So that's up, down, that's left, right. So, am I intended to encapsulate all of the largest lots? How do I even know if I win?
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it. I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
Wait, what's on the lens already? Okay. Okay. So what are they trying to get me to do exactly? Am I supposed to be just blotting out the area that's open? Perhaps. So, on the lens, I can see blots already. What if I were to... I believe that this may have something to do with maps. Do I have any maps around here? Perhaps there's something for me to...
I'm not really sure how this thingamajig works, or what to do with it.
So the way it works is you got this lens here, and it changes light. Well, not really changes, but oh, what's this?
Other planes of existence. That's bats.
Neat. Trelgast Spectalens Spectacles Lens Aligner. After a specific alignment, this device concentrates the resonance wave spectrum in an optical impression. Observing the lens will affect the subject's pineal gland, allowing them to gaze into other planes of reality outside of the spectrum we consider our dimension. All rights reserved. Okay, of all the Lovecraft stuff that they could have, used in this, why that? Light isn't that complicated. It can't exist from things that don't exist, or things outside of our dimension. If it was like light that we cannot physically see that is already there, that's one thing. But it's like, no, it's light from other dimensions. Oh well. So, I guess I need to reset that. Hour and 30 minutes. I think I might end the stream fairly soon. That's fine. Yep, so thanks for anyone who came by, and for anyone still hanging around, and I will see you guys tomorrow, probably around the same time. So, somewhere between 7 and 9 is probably when I'm gonna start streaming. Actually, 7 and 8. Between those two. Anyway, thanks for coming by. Goodbye, everybody.